called capacity based license.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
what happened in the capacity based license? In the capacity based license, you actually purchase the license on the basis of amount of data that you are going to back up. When I say amount of data that you are going to back up, I'm talking about the front end data.
Mhm.
Okay, now what does front end data means? Okay, front end data simply means the data coming up from the client in the raw form before compression and deduplication.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is called front end data. Okay, and it is actually a general term which we use in the backups. Front end data and the back end data. Back end data is how much data actually you write on your disk libraries after deduplication and after compression. How much data is
Yes.
actually written? That is called back end data. Okay, so
Okay.
Commvault capacity based license work on the front end data. That is, we call this as a front end terabyte, FET. Okay, so it does not work on the back end data.
Mm.
Okay, now
Okay. Okay.
question, yeah, there should be one more question. You're asking something.
Mm.
You
No,
want
no,
to
no.
ask
Sorry.
something?
Not.
Okay,
No, no, no.
okay.
I'm good.
There should be one more question that arrives in the mind since you are already working in the backup infrastructure. Okay, there should be one
Mm.
more question in the mind. For example, according to the retention, I'm keeping last three full backup I will keep. For example, I have marked the retention of 18 days or let's say 21
Mm.
days. Okay, so
Mm.
on every Friday, I'm running a full backup. So according to that, there will be three full backups or there will be
Yes.
a lot of incremental backup between that. Okay,
Mm.
how the capacity will be calculated by Commvault? Will it you add all the front end data coming up from all the full backups? Will it include all the incremental backups? How exactly it is doing the calculation in the background? How it is actually calculating the capacity, right?
It was changes.
Okay, so in that case, what happened? Let me tell you that let's suppose on first of the month you have taken a full backup. Okay,
Okay.
and under the full backup the total front end data before deduplication and compression that has arrived
Mm.
was 100 terabyte.
Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
now on second of that month you have taken incremental backup. Okay, in the incremental backup of course only the changes will be covered. Okay, and let's suppose now I just missed one point in the first one. Okay, on the first, let's suppose where the 100 terabyte is there, that's mean I can say the license consumption is equals to 100 terabyte,
Mm.
right?
Yes.
Okay, now on incremental backup, let's suppose incremental backup is only backing up only the changes, and let's suppose the change
Mm.
rate is 2 to 3%. Let's suppose it's a 2%. Then the incremental backup will back up the 2 terabyte new data, right?
Okay.
Okay, on the third, I will again run an incremental backup and will say that on the third when I'm running the incremental backup, then also the 2 terabyte data, new 2 terabyte of data has been added. Let's suppose on
Mm.
fourth again I have run the incremental backup. Now it has also added a new 2 terabyte of data to it. Okay, now on fifth, let's suppose if I run a full backup. Okay, now till fourth, if I on this particular day, if I want to know my license consumption, what is the license consumption on this day? Can you tell me what should be the license consumption over here?
100.
Exactly, it will remain 100 because your Commvault will only look at the last full backup that has been taken. What is the front end amount of data that has arrived in your last full backup that will mark your consumption of your license? Your amount of data that you are taking up under the incremental will not be included in your license consumption. Getting my point?
Yes. But it will back up the changes, correct?
It is backing
After
up the
you.
changes. It is backing
Mm.
up the changes. It is getting written to your
Mm.
disk library. It is a front end data I'm talking about over here. But Commvault licensing work in this way. It only consider the last full backup that has been taken for the license consumption. The amount of front-end data that you have backed up under the last full backup, only that will be considered for the license consumption. After that, after
Yes.
the full backup, let's suppose if you are running a incremental forever, for the entire life you are running the incremental backup, the license
Mm.
consumption will not increase.
Oh, that's great. Okay,
Okay,
got it.
no, it's actually not great, I will tell you. Okay, because if you
Mm.
are running incremental forever, then it will be a lot of problem for your, in case of your retention on your disk library, you will not be able to free up the space. Okay, and
Mm.
in that case even your restoration will be very slow.
Yes, that because I said that that is great because in my phase we are people doing in the weekend every time doing that rerun, correct? So that's I'm telling. Sometimes we confused over there if we doing it again and again. If something is failed and we are doing it again and again, then we thinking that space will be consumed. So now I am very much clear that incremental will not be consumed this license. So
Yes,
that's okay.
but I mean, before doing all the configuration, you have to just keep all the points in mind that you cannot go with the forever incremental, right? You can have it once in a month,
Yes.
at least once in a month you will be having. Now, let's suppose on fifth, again I have taken a full backup, and in this one, the the total amount of front-end data that has come is 103 terabyte. Okay. Now, the license consumption, the total license consumption that will be shown after the full backup of fifth that will be taken will be equals to 103 terabyte. Okay, it will not be 100 plus 103, it will be only 103. That simply means that Commvault will always consider the front end data that has come through the latest full.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, no
Got
matter
that.
how many you are maintaining in your library, how many full backup you are maintaining on your disk library, how much retention you are keeping, no matter, there is no impact on the consumption, on your license consumption. License will only consider the latest full that you have.
Yes. Anyhow, because these incremental changes will come in the full backup, correct? So
Exactly.
Commvault is
Exactly.
uh, yeah, very much clear.
Okay. Okay. This is how your front end, your capacity based license work. Now you can read it. It work on FET, front end terabyte. FET means total amount of data need to be backed up, calculated before deduplication and compression. Okay. In production, license consumption is calculated by the size of all latest full backup only.
Okay.
Okay. Got it?
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Now, even your capacity-based license has the further division. When you go to the Commvault, you will say to the Commvault that, I want to have a capacity-based license. Commvault say, okay, you want to have a capacity-based license. What kind of capacity-based license you want to have? So in capacity-based license, there are the three categories. Okay, that is called DPF, Data Protection Fundamental, Data Protection Advanced, that is called DPA. Then you have DPA, Data Protection Enterprise. Okay, if you are purchased the capacity based license only for the data protection fundamental, okay, that is only DPF, then in that case you can only backup file system and NAS. No application can be backup, only the NAS devices and the file system can be backed up.
Okay.
Okay, if you have purchased data protection advanced, that is your DPA. Okay, in that
Okay.
case you will get all the features of your DPF, that means file system and NAS devices you can back up, all the database and all the applications you can back up. Plus there is one more feature called IntelliSnap that we are going to discuss, that is very important, that you will get.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay, now if when you talk about DPE, okay, that is called
Mm.
data protection enterprise. If you're purchasing a license with the data protection enterprise, then you will be getting all the features of DPF, you will be getting all the feature of DPA, plus there is two more option that you get. It's called mattress reporting and vaulting. Mattress reporting is the advanced reporting tool that Commvault provides.